Hey guys, it's me, Kisame Unlimited, and today I'm doing another Bandai video. Just like I promised, if my other video got 50 likes, I was going to show off 2 Bandai cards. And today I'm going to show off the Dark Magician. I'm going to show off the Dark Magician. And today I'm going to show the Bandai Dark Magician. Well, not the Dark Magician, but a supporting card, the Magical Hats. Wait. No, don't worry. I will also show off the Dark Magician. I will also show off the Dark Magician. Oh, this. Good. Okay. So, I will also be showing off the Dark Magician with the magic... I'm trying to put in all my funny puns. Okay. So now that I'm doing the Bandai video, if anybody has so if anybody didn't see the last previous Bandai videos, I'll put a link for both of them right here. This is when I showed my Bandai Blue Eyes White Dragon, and when I uploaded my Media Black Dragon. So if anybody wants to see either of these two, here's the links to watch them. Okay. So starting off, I'll show off Dark Magician. Now, a lot of people love the Dark Magician. Everybody loves the Dark Magician. Not me. I don't really like the Dark Magician that much. I only like one version of the Dark Magician, none others. Now, I'm just going to take a minute to describe what is wrong with this Dark Magician. I will point out all of its flaws, because a lot of people like this Dark Magician and like Dark Magician in general, but I am not so fond of it. So I'm going to tear it a new asshole. Okay, one factor about the Dark Magician is that it was not even in Season 0, when it showed other cards like... Now, the Dark Magician wasn't even in Season 0. Now, when I mean that, I mean they showed other cards that Yugi has used, like Summon Skull, and you saw Blue Eyes White Dragon. I think even Celtic Guardian showed himself a few times. Now, it shows lots of different cards, even Gaia, the Fierce Knight. But you see Gaia. You see Summon Skull. And of course you see Blue Eyes White Dragon. Hell, you even see Exodia. But you never see the Dark Magician. I mean, of course, you see the Dark Magician in the Season 0 movie, but you never see the Dark Magician anywhere else. Okay. Yet, ironically, one thing that irritates me a lot about the Dark Magician, especially in this printage of the Dark Magician. Now, one thing is, it's a rare. Now, one thing about the Dark Magician was that even in the Bandai series, the Dark Magician was only printed as a rare. Now, I found it to be kind of ironic because there were other supers out there, and the best example is that one of the supers was Time Wizard. From my knowledge, Time Wizard wasn't even in the Bandai series. In the Bandai, in season, it wasn't even in Season 0. But yet, ironically, that card was a super rare. While mainly the main card that Yugi used was the Dark Magician. Wasn't super. Also, one thing, I grew up with the English dub of Yu-Gi-Oh! So I like the Dark Magician Yugi played a lot. But the only thing I don't like is I don't like these green Dark Magicians. And you know what? In so much way, yes, I am a racist. I am a racist for green Dark Magicians. I hate the one like this because it shows his hand like this and his hand looks crooked and I don't care because it looks fucking retarded because his hand's green and it's crooked and he's not E.T. Go Home. And you know what? I have an epiphany. Now I actually understand. You see, now for magical hats, it's Dark Magician's, get out of jail free card to get out of it, to get out of an attack, pretty much. So now that I'm thinking, because in Season 0 they kind of made, Red Eyes and all these other cards like Summon Skull are better than the Dark Magician. Now I came to the realization why the Dark Magician isn't as good as those. Because the combination of these two cards, Magical Hats and Dark Magician, won't work. You want to know why it won't work? Because the Dark Magician is glowing green. So of course when you play the Magical Hats, showing off your 4 hats, of course everyone can tell which one's the Dark Magician. Just pick the green glowing hat and you automatically hit the Dark Magician. I mean, it makes sense. Dark Magician's glowing. Here, zoom in. Look at this Dark Magician and you tell me that it's not green and it's not glowing. One thing else I don't like about this Dark Magician is I don't like that he looks like he has a beard. Because I feel like, that kind of just threw me off and that just looks confusing.